Iran's state television has announced the appointment of the country's new supreme leader. In an extraordinary session, the Assembly of Experts named Celeric Mojtaba Khamenei as the third leader of the Islamic Republic, succeeding his father, Ali Khamenei, who was killed in recent strikes carried out by Israel and the United States. Iranian state television read the official announcement shortly after midnight in Tehran. He says this assembly appoints and introduces Ayatollah Sayyid Mojtaba Hosseini Khamenei as the third leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Supporters in Tehran welcomed the decision, saying the leadership transition ensures continuity during a period of war and political uncertainty. Some citizens say the appointment brings stability after a week of national shock following the death of the former leader. He says, now we are sure that the path will continue with his leadership. I believe he is the most deserving to lead the Shiite nation. But the leadership transition comes as fighting intensifies across the region. Air raid sirens sounded in Tel Aviv, while Israeli defense systems intercepted projectiles over Jerusalem during the latest missile brigade from Iran. Emergency services were also deployed to a missile strike site in central Israel, where at least one civilian was injured. Meanwhile, Israeli strikes in southern Beirut sent plumes of smoke rushing over the Lebanese capital. Analysts say the appointment of Mojtaba Khamenei signals that hardliners remain firmly in control of Iran's political establishment.
Whatever is left of the Islamic Republic leadership clearly is saying a big no to Donald J. Trump. They are instead opting for continuity inside their regime.
Ventaka says the appointment reflects internal power politics within the Iranian system and suggests Tehran is unlikely to back down in the short term despite military pressure.
The hardliners have the upper hand. If they didn't, Mojtaba Khamenei's appointment would have been a question mark. Now it's become a certainty.
As the conflict escalates, global leaders are warning of wider consequences. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen says the crisis highlights growing instability in the international system.
We can now see a regional conflict with unintended consequences. And the spillover is already a reality today, whether on energy or finance, trade or transport, or the displacement of people.
Meanwhile, India has called for diplomacy, with its foreign minister urging dialogue to prevent further escalation in the region.
And we continue to believe that dialogue and diplomacy should be pursued to de-escalate tensions and address underlying issues.
With a new leader now in place in Tehran and military strikes continuing across the region, fears are growing that the conflict could widen further. I'm Botlhale Phele, SABC News.